90-day fiancé. Sam faces jail. Rob is baffled by Sophie's bisexuality, and Nikki sobs about Justin's other women. Rob couldn't wrap his head around Sophie's attraction to women, citing her jealousy over his past infidelities, and said if she ever wants to explore her sexuality, he's required to join. Sunday night's episode of 90-Day Fiancé was full of make-or-break moments. Tensions rose, and some boiled over, when secrets were revealed for three couples. It appeared two of the connections were hanging by a thread as the Americans wondered just how well they know their partners. Perceived infidelity topped the list of complaints, from Rob's future visions of Sophie with a woman to Justin's admission he had sex friends before proposing to Nikki. For Sam, it was something else entirely, a missed, mandated treatment date, which means he might face jail time. Here are the highlights from Sunday's episode and what it all means for the couples. Last week's episode ended on a cliffhanger with Sophie telling Rob she's bisexual. She was met with silence. The possible shock appeared to be a drama hook for this week, but it wasn't. Rob met the confession with a mix of anger and distrust. "I've just come out to Rob, and he's literally not even saying anything. And I'm literally just here suffering, waiting to think, like, is he okay with it? Does he still want to be with me?" Sophie told cameras. "Like, I really hope that this just hasn't changed the way that he feels about me." Rob finally spoke and questioned why Sophie didn't come out to him sooner. "I feel like this is something you probably should have told me before, a long time ago, probably 2.5 years ago." For Sophie, she just wasn't ready or fully understanding of her own sexuality. She debated she couldn't have told him 2.5 years ago, adding, "I've only told you now because I've accepted it now." To cameras, Rob questioned, "What does that mean for our relationship?" He tried to gain a better understanding of Sophie's attraction toward women, asking if she's been intimate with one. "Most girls are physically attracted to women. I think women can appreciate a woman's beauty, gay or straight, right?" He continued. Sophie replied, "Right, but they don't want to have sex with her." When the point was challenged by Rob, Sophie clarified, "I would have sex with a woman, yes. Do I want to have sex with a woman now? I'm getting married to you, no." For Rob, this was a question of Sophie's ability to stay faithful. He concluded if she's never been with a woman, the need will arise later in their marriage. "It sounds like in 5 to 10 years you're going to pop up and just go some woman," he said. "All right, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to go, if you ever come up with the idea that now you want to meet a girl or you want to, a girl, girl," he added. "You don't get to just have a side relationship or a side thing." For Sophie, this comment was an offense. "My reasoning would be figuring out sexuality. Yours would be just another woman," she said, later adding, "I will never be open with that. Even you're saying it's disgusting." Rob was still baffled over the concept. "Sophie's such a jealous person and so like, no other women will ever be around you as long as I'm with you," he told cameras. For her to then turn around and now tell me that she likes women, as if that's some possibility in her life. For women to be around her, that just trips me out. When Sophie reiterated she's never met a woman in the real world she's developed feelings for, Rob responded, "I mean, that's very convenient for you to sit here and tell me that you haven't even looked, that no woman who walked by caught your attention." Sophie asked Rob not to tell anyone about her sexuality. Later that day, he vented about the encounter to a ring shop employee while the pair decided on wedding bands. Sophie's disappointment furthered as she felt Rob was making her out as a villain to a complete stranger. "Now it sounds like I've done something awful. I just feel like that's unnecessary," she told cameras. While she's on her way to America to spend her life with Sam, he's facing the consequences of a recent arrest. Sam told cameras he has a Suboxone prescription, but was found without the prescription bottle by cops. Because of this, he was arrested and offered a diversion program. "It's a program you could do for 1 to several years," he told cameras. "Like, you take tests to show you're not on drugs and take drug classes and you avoid jail time long as like you do everything properly. However, there's a major conflict. But because I missed the deadline to file the application, I could be facing jail time." 90-Day Fiancé. Relics of Gino's past haunt Jasmine as Justin feels gobbled up by Nikki's wild sex style. Citra doesn't know this, and neither does her police office father. With both on their way to America, Sam's plan is to play it cool. I just got to be on my best behavior and make sure he has a good time, he's comfortable and all that because with everything that happened, the whole trouble getting arrested, whatever I haven't even fully told her about I might not get diversion, he told his family. He's purposely kept the legal trouble a secret. I want to wait till Citra gets here to tell her about me missing the deadline because I'm worried that if I tell her before, she might not even come, he said. Citra did make it to America on Sunday night's episode, and the pair had a loving airport reunion. Her father is just a few days behind, which means Sam doesn't have much time before his secret becomes a family affair. Nikki was ready to call it quits with Justin on Sunday night. Justin maintained that he did have no strings attached, intimate encounters with other women before they were engaged. The conversation appeared to be a difference in culture, with Justin maintaining in Moldova, it's normal to sleep with your friends. Before I get engaged with Nikki, I had some of like sex friends. This is like physically needed stuff. Simple, and this is normal, he told cameras. For Nikki, this was devastating. We were already together. We were already talking. We were already going on vacations together, she said. Justin countered, we'd only talked about our plans. 90-day. Anali is stunned to silence at Clayton's animal-filled home and his mom's closet bedroom. Exclusive. It was when he put a ring on Nikki's finger that he committed to her in full loyalty. You were best, my best. It means nothing. Let's create our future together, he asked Nikki. But she put her foot down in terms of their current commitment. I'm not doing this in engagement. I mean nothing to you. She rebutted Justin's picturesque future. I don't know if there's a future here, honorable. When Nikki reiterated to her fiancé that you've ed up, he responded, I don't feel like that. This is why I don't understand. He asked her, can this situation drop in the garbage? If I drop the situation in the garbage, you're going along with it, Nikki replied. To cameras, Nikki debriefed on the entire reveal. I was already investing so much in my relationship with him, and then for him to not say it was like serious enough for him. It makes me question everything at this point, and maybe I'm just watching everything, and maybe that's why you just want to make love to me. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what POPLE has to offer, from juicy celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Please subscribe the channel.